Well, and Ben, it really looks like a flip-flop from the early spring area into this early summer section. Earlier in the spring, there's a lot of wetness in Ohio and over into Indiana and different parts of the Eastern Corn Belt. And that's really flip-flop because we were seeing dryness in Missouri and Iowa. But now, over the weekend, we just saw those flooding conditions really hit places like Minnesota, down into Iowa, really that whole region up there, over into Wisconsin as well. So as you see that, how long does something like that really take to get baked into the market, or do you think a lot of that's maybe already priced in?
So I don't know if the market knows how to handle some of the headlines that we're seeing. So I'm going to largely talk about this flooding. So the expectation right now is about 10% maybe of the corn and soybean area is being impacted. That's significant. That's a big area. We have analog years 2003, 1993. Those stick out. 1993 sticks out not because of the loss of acres, but because the persistent and consistent rainfall really hit yield hard. We can look at Iowa and see, that during that flooding year, the yields fell, down 80 bushels to the acre. That was well below, their trend average in the 150, 160 range, or well, 140, 150 range. And so um, it was one of those things where it was the yield that hit hard, not necessarily the land. Today's hybrids are a lot better. I think our hybrids are better at handling drought than they are excess moisture. You get a lot of water, like what we're seeing, to where it floods, and you can end up with some severe disease pressure and just down stands, right? Having to replant or something like that. So I do think that we are early in this process. If the flooding stands and we see water on fields for a prolonged period of time, we're probably looking at some pretty large losses in production. But I don't think the market knows how to handle that quite yet. And we really haven't seen the market react all that much, to be truthfully honest.